on an island. Now, Bill and I the other day we found a target to get our dive gear when our boat hit a unmarked submerged object. Now, what it did, it actually ripped the wheel off the bottom of my boat and made a massive big split in the side. And that was on Saturday. What's today? Today, I think it's Tuesday. So I've come back up today to try and fix the boat. So I'm being MacGyver again today. And we have found the boat. We've pulled it out of the water, got most of the water out. You can see the crack for the foam underneath this bottom corner. Just ripped it out completely. G'day from Brisbane. So I've cleaned up the area. I filled up this corner with foam, hoping that'll hold the holes. I've got another can I'm going to put in there, and then once that's dry in about an hour or so, I'm going to try and make it off the island, down that way, back to the boat ramp. It's been a little bit of a stressful adventure. It's not exactly what I had planned, but now I am kind of bored, and I'm just waiting for my sealant to dry. So I figured, why not talk to the people? So I'm going to sit down here on this log, and I forgot my fishing rod, of course. So now's a bit of a question time. If you have any questions for me in regards to our last trip. Rose, g'day. Hannah, g'day. We had a lot of rain last night, so it's luckily not raining now. It is a bit overcast. Life throws you curves, that's it. And it's all about what you do with it. I've got so much going on in my life at the moment, I kind of let things get on top of me, so I'm doing my best to try and stay on top of everything. Trying to laugh, but when your boat's sunk in the water, it's hard for me to laugh. Let's hope it works quickly. Yeah, you and me both. I kind of hope that this will seal. I've only just finished it, so I've got to wait an hour now. Hope someone knows where you're at. Yeah, I'm not too far, so I'll make it back. I've got my kayak at the very least. That's how I got here. So I had to paddle my kayak over, get it out of the water, got a corner and just dried it out. Then I filled it with foam. Now we're just waiting for it to dry. How long does it take to set? Well, totally, it takes 24 hours, but it should be relatively set for what I need it to do in about an hour's time. So that's why I thought I'd say good day to everyone. Where am I? I'm at Hexham. So that industrial area you can see there is where they bring in all the mining dump trucks, and you can see a big yellow dump truck barrier on the other side over there. So this is the Hexham River. Down the right-hand side there of the island is where the debris I hit on Saturday. So it does kind of feel like I'm stranded on an island. There's not much else here. Just me sitting. Where's Bill? Bill has gone back home. He's actually, I spoke to him this morning. He is back home in the States. So g'day Wesley. Thank you everyone for your support. Jason, I saw you there, mate. How did you go underneath the bridge? So we're still looking for Nicola Solis. We got some information. A while ago, I got a message saying that someone saw a car underneath the bridge. And on my first trip down to Tassie, I actually couldn't find that message. So I didn't know which bridge they were talking about. They've now reached back out to us, and I sent Jason off. I know he had a look at low tide, but I think someone was going to put their boat in and scan underneath the bridge. I can't remember the bridge. Are you there, Jace? Just let us know what that bridge is. No luck. Okay. Did someone put a boat in? Because someone was going to put a boat in and sonar that area. We've still got a lot of places down in Tassie to go, but I'm back in Sydney now, so we've got to pay off this last trip. So I'm about $5,500 out of pocket. So I'm slowly going to try and build that up, and then when I've got saved some more money, I can go back down there and help Jason and his family. Batman Bridge, that's it. I'm Batman. No, I'm just Daniel. this just so incredible, selfless. Well, thank you. We're doing our best. We can only make our world better one bit at a time, and that's all we're trying to do. Jason's had to live through this nightmare for a long time, and I'm desperate to get him some answers. We did find lots of answers where Dad wasn't, and we cleared a lot of areas around his dad's home and around where Mum's gravestone is. So we're not giving up, that's for sure. We just got to regroup and get ready to do it again. So yeah, poor Jason. We need to keep Jason and his family in our prayers and our thoughts. Still waiting for sonar results this week. Now, that particular river, I know the local, one of the groups down there actually spent a bit of time surveying that river underneath Batman Bridge. When Jason and I searched it line, we did our best. We actually searched both sides of that bridge, but we didn't get underneath the bridge for some reason. I can't even remember why. Anyone wondering what that noise is? It's the sound of the Australian bush. It's our cicadas. They're just going off at the moment. Ali, g'day from Canada. Kathy, thank you. So we had a very poor dirt farmer, g'day. We actually had quite a successful trip down to Tasmania. We managed to bring home Dale Nicholson. He's got a memorial coming up where a group of people and his family and friends are all going to go down to behind the swimming pool where we found him and have a drink and have a bit of a memorial for Dale. So we've been able to really help that family. Yeah, there's lots and lots of people out there. We got some more information in regards to Tage down in Victoria, so we're going to follow that up. There is a 1977 Bedford in North Sydney that we're going to go try and find. We've still got Trent around the Georges River that's getting worked on by police and by myself. So there's lots of work to be done, lots of cars to be removed from the water. There's one just up the road here, a little Kia van that we found on Saturday. And it'll be an easy recovery, just needs back. Someone in the Newcastle area with a tow truck, and then we can go and pull that one out. But there's still lots of areas along there which we haven't sonar scanned, so there's still a possibility that Alan Bentley could be in one of those locations. He was the president of the Hexham Bowling Club, and yeah, we hope to keep on looking for him. Life never goes as you plan. That's what makes it an adventure, doesn't it? You're going to see Jared this year too. I'm certainly hoping to get back over to the States and spend more time with the boys over there, and you know, I can be quite productive over there helping others. I just got to obviously look after my health and my mental health and all that kind of stuff. I kind of got to get myself right before I can help others, is what I've really taken out of this last trip. Yeah, look, we rely on you guys a lot. As I said, it costs a lot of money. But I don't want to make this all about money, because that's not what it's about. It's about helping others, and if that's what it costs, then that's what it costs. But it just greatly limits my ability to continue searching, so that's the only negative side of it. Well, I still got another 55 minutes now to wait for this bloody sealant to dry. For those who are just joining us now, I've stuck foam in the corner of my boat where I ripped a massive hole, and so we're just waiting for that to dry. Once that's dry, I'm going to try and take the boat back up maybe half a kilometre up the river there to get to where my car is parked, and then I can get the boat out. And I think I'm at the stage where I'm going to need to put a whole new bottom in this boat. It's very sentimental to me and my family, so and that's all that I can probably afford to do. So I'll get this bottom sheet cut out and we'll put a whole new sheet in, keep this going. So, oh well, if there's no other questions, I will leave you guys. Is the weather dry? We had massive rain last night, but it is actually just overcast, humid. My goodness, compared to Tasmania, Sydney is so humid. So we're just trying to cope with that. It's a bit of a poor Bill, he's gone back over to the States where it's snowing and miserable and cold, and so it'll be a bit of a culture shock for him, I'm sure. But we want to thank Bill for all his time and effort to come down to Australia. He was instrumental. He kept me going when I was worn out, and yeah, thanks, Bright Sun. Yeah, I hope it works too. At the very least, we'll get it back, even if I have to do it in stages. I've got my big bucket here now, and I've got a charged up battery for the bilge pump, and I'll hop in the boat and then I'll drag the kayak behind it. It's 6 degrees Fahrenheit now. Yeah, I don't know how hot it is. It feels like it's 25 or so here, but I haven't really looked. Do you have any other questions before I leave you all in peace and enjoy your Tuesday? Alright guys, thank you again for all your support, and yeah, keep an eye out for the videos. There'll be plenty of videos on both Adventures with Purpose channel and a couple on mine as well. I'm going to be putting like all the behind the scenes stuff, the drone footage and all that kind of stuff on my channel. The rest of it, just so we can get some more exposure, will go on Adventures with Purpose channel. Alright everyone, God bless, be safe, every day's a gift, and I'm going to wait for my stuff to dry. I wish I brought my fishing rod. Ah well, next time. See you guys.